Let's talk about how to write a comic book script. Hey everyone, it's Tyler Carpenter from Fictional Reality. Really quick, hit the subscribe button for more videos like this. We're going to be talking about how to write a comic book script today. This video is actually going to be in two parts. Two parts. Okay? Today we're going to be talking about what needs to go in before you actually start writing the script. There's a lot of elements that need to be discussed before you start actually writing the comic book script. So, let's get to it today, guys. So, you have all these ideas in your brain, and you need to somehow get them all on paper. So, this is what you gotta do. You gotta first just write down all your ideas. I actually have a book right here. It says dairy instead of diary. They spelled it wrong, whatever. But in here, it has all my comic book ideas. I've done like doodles, I've written stuff. And this is what we're gonna be talking about today. The story summary, okay?
The story summary, okay?
The story summary is basically everything, and I mean everything, that goes down in your comic book from beginning to end. But before you can make the story summary, you have to realize what kind of comic book you're making. Are you making a one-shot 24-page comic book? Are you making a mini-series? Are you writing a graphic novel? Are you doing an ongoing series? These are questions that you need to ask. Once we know, though, what kind of series we're doing, we can then start plotting out what we want to do. For this video, we're going to use a mini-series as an example. We're going to use my comic book, Demons, written by me and artwork done by Travis Martinez as an example. Since our series actually started as a mini-series, it was only going to go to 4 issues, and then I pitched it to Insane Comics, and they were like, yeah, let's keep going, and so we're doing it a little longer, but we're going to talk about those 4 initial issues and how we came up with that. Now, keep in mind, with any great story, you need to know what the end is. That's the very first thing. You need to know what the end of the story is. If you don't know what the end of the story is, you have really nothing to work towards. So once you've created your characters, figure out how you want the story to end, and then there are a couple ways that you can, get to the ending. So this is for a different story that I wrote, but this is what you're going to want to do. You want to create, I call this the map. Okay, right here we have what the story is basically. We have the setting, we then have the plot, basically where it needs to get to, and we have the characters. And basically I just wrote important notes that kind of need to happen. Then you're going to write out the summary, okay? The summary is basically everything that's going to happen from the beginning to the end. Do not miss any points, okay? This is crucial. You're going to put in everything that you want in this comic book, okay? Here's why. With this summary, you can then break it down into these 4 issues that we're going to be making for our mini-series. You can read through and you go, that's a good stopping point. Hey, that's a cliffhanger. Hey, that's a good way to bring in this character. And through that, you can then start plotting out what needs to happen in each individual issue. And that's the next step, plotting out each individual issue. So once again, we're going to pull out this book, okay? I don't have the map for issues 1 and 4 of my comic book Demons. I actually have no idea where it is. Just realized I have the map, however, for issues 5 onwards. I just don't want to give anything away because we're still going on. We're still doing the story, and hey, pick it up if you want. InsaneComics.com. What I have here is in this book. So it's in a little envelope. We have the issue. We have the breakdown of each issues for this comic book that I called Demons. Okay, so right here we have issue 1, what needs to happen. Issue 2, what needs to happen. Issue 3. And it's all broken down into 10 issues. This was going to be a long one. This is like my magnum opus. It's something I really want to do. Once you've broken down what each issue needs to tell, what kind of story it needs to tell, you can then start going in and writing the script, which is what we will be talking about in the next video. So key things that we talked about today. First, writing down a roadmap, okay, of everything that needs to happen, the summary, and then also breaking down that summary into each issue of your story. Once you have those elements, you can then start writing a script, which we'll be talking about in the next video. Also in the next video, gonna actually look at comic book scripts that I've been given to do artwork. I've asked the writers, they said it's okay, and we're gonna critique them, and we're gonna see what worked for them, what didn't. Luckily, I've had the chance to work with some great writers that give me a lot of freedom, but they also are very specific on what they want, and so we're gonna be looking at those comic book scripts, and we're gonna show how you can do yours as well. Once again, everyone, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button, and hey, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. Once again, I've made money doing this. I paid my rent, my vacations, my cons, a lot of things. So I want you guys to be able to do the exact same thing. I'm both a writer and an artist. I want to show you guys how you can do that. So thank you.